Hey, what is up everyone, Killian here bringing you another video, and this is actually going to be my second gold guide video. A lot of people were kind of wondering, like, okay, I can kill BAMs and hope to God that I actually get a vitriol. With the recent patch that's going to be coming out, the Alliance patch on North American side as well as EU, they're increasing the drop of vitriols in a specific instance, so that's not going to be nearly as effective. So what I wanted to address basically is how, whenever you're fresh 60, is to make gold. There are several other ways other than BAM farming, and the two ways that I would like to address in this video would actually be Nexus, as well as soloing things for like Master Enigmatic Scrolls and just enchant fodder and things along those lines to sell. And touch up a little bit on like instance finding and what items you can sell out of that as well. Alright, so the first thing will be Nexus. Nexus, as anyone who is a Fresh 60 should be fully aware of, because it is also in my Fresh 60 gearing guide to get Agnator gear, what Nexus is basically a bunch of these portals spawn throughout the area of Argonia as well as Granarchus. So Argonia and Granarchus, as well as the Helkin district, the Canavar front. Whenever you go into the Nexus event, if possible, if you have elite status, make sure you utilize your Quester's gold boost. What this will do is it'll actually double the amount of gold you get for closing each rift. That makes a lot of money. With completing a Nexus as well, or participating in Nexus, you also get things, the Agnator credits. Agnator credits, let's see, I'll actually show y'all. Agnator credits can purchase you an array of things, including gear, but as far as a money-making perspective goes, what it will purchase you is Master Enigmatic Scrolls. Master Enigmatics are guaranteed to sell at all times. Everyone needs to masterwork gear. So, with 1,050, I believe, is the correct amount. We'll just go and check and make sure on that. 1,050... if you are running both the Quester's gold boost and the Reputation gold boost from completing Nexus, you're going to be landing 2,000 gold roughly solely from, or around 1,500 gold solely from the gold drops and gold boost questing drops that you'll be receiving from Nexus. But on top of that, with the Reputation boost giving you more Agnator credits, you typically will land around 4,000 or like 4,000, 4,500 roughly Master or Agnator credits, which will buy you 4 Master Enigmatic Scrolls. MESs typically run around 300 gold, 300, 350 gold on servers, and always in high demand. And if you're in a pinch and trying to masterwork your own gear, this is a great way to masterwork your stuff. Alright, so with Nexus, it is only at specific times. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but there are different variations. So there's no Nexus on Wednesday. Monday, there are 2 times. 12 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Tuesday, only at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Friday, 12 and 7. So Monday, Friday are linked in terms of times. Tuesday and Thursday are linked, being at 6 p.m. Pacific, while Saturday and Sunday actually have 3 different timers for those of you who actually like to stay up really fucking late, which are 2 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and 7 p.m. Pacific time. Both Saturday and Sunday share that time. So try and be on as much as possible during those periods of times to actually earn a good bit of gold. Alright, and next to address, I would like to go over soloing / duoing instances. There are 2 instances which I would like, or 3 instances actually, that I would like to address for the most part. Labyrinth of Terror, which is a level 58 instance. I can actually show y'all right in here. All the way down to the bottom, or pretty close to the bottom. Ebon Tower, Labyrinth of Terror. You do not have to do hard mode. As you see, the recommended item level being 131, but to solo this, I would say start around 155, 156 item level. Make sure you have the proper consumables, and I'll actually post a link here to me soloing Labyrinth of Terror. This is before, however, that they actually nerfed rolling through. A quick run will run 25 to 28 minutes. If it's your first time clearing, understand it's going to take you 40 minutes, 45 minutes, but don't be discouraged by that. Just take your time. If you're finding it really difficult to solo, grab a buddy and duo it. If you duo it, it's really, really simple at that point in time. Alright, so Labyrinth of Terror and Ebon Tower. To get to these places, all you have to do is go to your local specialty merchant. You can find pretty much in any town, because there are no Vanarchies anymore. They should be open. Under Arcane Supplies, right here, and just purchase a teleport scroll. I typically, for melee, most melee like to go to Labyrinth of Terror. It's much, much more forgiving because it does not apply a lot of damage over time effects. Damage over time effects are the things that you really want to look out for. So, moving over to Labyrinth of Terror, I'm not actually going to go do it. I'll just show you all the entrance of it and go over what drops in there for you. Once you go through Labyrinth of Terror, if you choose to, you can actually... if you choose to, you can kill a lot of the mobs along the way. However, in the video that I will have linked, there are multiple ways to skip a lot of trash. So, once again, whenever you're soloing this, make sure that you actually have the proper materials. Greater Power Charm, Greater Infuse Charm, Greater Endurance Charm. Pretty staple. If you're a healer, I apologize, you can't really solo, but duo with your buddies. So what you get out of Labyrinth of Terror. Labyrinth of Terror will give you Refined Outcast, Masterwork Outcast, Masterwork... Oh, son of a bitch, Sheba. Sorry, I had raid call open. So Refined Outcast, Masterwork Outcast, as well as Master Enigmatic Scrolls. All of those things not vendering, but going on the auction house for ranging from like 15 gold for a Refined Outcast, 100 plus gold, and upwards towards 300 gold on EU, I know. And you can roughly get around, I'd say, 7 or 8 of each of the Masterwork, if you're lucky. Because of all the mini bosses, that's a whole nother thing, though. And then Master Enigmatic Scrolls. With the rookie buff, you're going to be landing around up to 6 Master Enigmatic Scrolls. That'll land you alone roughly 1,800 gold, as well as just tons of random fodder that you can sell. Tier 12, greens, blues, golds. Just sell them. Just sell them or extract them and make money by selling scrolls. Right? And same thing with Ebon Tower. Once again, melee or... pretty much melee typically want to do Labyrinth of Terror because there are no damage over times. However, Ebon Tower is typically more of the caster approach or ranged approach because you can kite the mobs and not have to worry about the damage over times. Soloing content will take effort and time and practice. So expect to die on your first couple of times through. And once again, if it becomes too hard, make sure to just bring a buddy. Until you're comfortable enough soloing it. The third instance that I would actually like to address is 3-man content. With the recent patch of Chalcaics, there is now a 10-20-man version of Chalcaics. However, there's still the 5-man. 5-man can be 3-manned DPS, Lancer, Healer. Pretty easy to do, and it only takes like 5 to 6 minutes to complete, and you'll each be landing with a rookie buff roughly 2 Master Enigmatic Scrolls apiece. Alright, so for the most part, just a brief overview once again of how to make gold. The 2 ways that I addressed here would be run Nexus at the specific times on Monday, Tuesday, no Nexus on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 3 different Nexuses on Saturday, Sunday. Take advantage of those, use your Ignitor credits for MES, and get as much fodder, whatever it may be. Also run Nexus Traverse, sell the fodder out of that, get MES out of that. Yada yada. Other than that, soloing Labyrinth of Terror or Ebon Tower. I'll link a video, once again, to Labyrinth of Terror solo. And then one final note, if you are wanting to actually group and try and make some money, you can group up for Argon Corpus normal mode. And what actually drops out of there are things called Sunder Rings, and I don't remember the name of the earrings. Hex Cries. Those are pretty valuable. If you win a roll on it, you'll make roughly 5,000 gold off of that. Well, 4,000, 3,000. It's kind of been fluctuating up and down recently. Hopefully y'all found this video informational. Please make sure to like and subscribe. As you see my face right here, I actually recorded this live on my stream at www.twitch.tv/Kelrian. In the near future, I won't have as much schedule of a time, but I currently stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Once again, if you found this informational, please make sure to like and subscribe and things. I think that's everything. Is that everything, stream? Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you found it informational. Peace out.